Alright, got a submission from Till. Boxed Mentor notified. And I believe the comment was tough run and lost a few times. Off the top of my head, I can't remember if they said they beat it or not, but eventually. You know, it'd be nice if you could actually view subsequent runs on the whatever, and just have like a indicator of which one is like which attempt. Just a shower thought there. That'd be cool. Now I will say, this combo, one of the rough ones. Like sometimes, you know, a cursed seed is a cursed seed, but certainly the bad combos can see them happen a lot. There's just a very often just tough to scale with this combo. But you know, Sentient might be able to get it done. Well, not against Chased. So Spikes is off the table, probably. We got a Perils. That is at least scaling. We haven't awoken at this steel, which is okay. This magic is good, so that's probably where we start to hunt for holdover, unless we get a unit draft here, because honestly I'll try to avoid the Umbra if possible. Edge Prior's about as bad as a starting card as we could get for the uncommon. Sting is just whatever. But, you know, early game Sting is alright, and Perils, it's not necessarily one you love to have, but until you actually lean into it. But well, this is just default Cultivate here. I mean, Cultivate will be nice, so we at least now know we have a form of scaling. Look at this choice. What the hell? It's like, do you want a pile of puke or a pile of shit into Chased? I mean, realistically, Bloating Fungus is probably alright, right? We at least get some benefit from it, even if it's pretty much useless into Chased. It's not useless into Chased. No unit draft, but, you know, this just helps us scale to a certain extent. Although, unfortunately, fucking... Okay. This is fine. I was going to say, though, basically, something that does definitely suck in this combo is the fact that if I put morsels down, they steal the cultivates. I suppose right now it's just a 1-1, though. It's not the end of the world if I, you know, steal some cultivates here. Well, we weren't going to kill that collector no matter what, so no harm, no foul here. I am fine stealing some cultivates here, just to kind of guarantee relentless. And you're dead. Not even really any point in playing that Shade Splitter, I'd say. I don't know. Maybe we could make the Edge Prior work for us, huh? It at least doesn't really steal cultivates. I mean, it does, but at the same time it doesn't. But yeah, this is just cultivate things. Cultivating Sentient with not even drawing like the stings certainly usually spells some problems, right? I think we can do this. No biggie. Do that. Alright, hopefully we kill this, you know, unit. Maybe we just do this here. I don't necessarily want to get hit by another Scourge, because if I put Perils up here, I will not be able to play anything next turn. So that's the story there. Nice. Bloating Fungus. He, in this case, did save us a good 11 damage from Pyre at least. Maybe even more. So, I regret talking shit about you, Bloating Fungus. But yeah, I don't know that 18 damage taken was necessarily worth Well, it's not like... most of that damage wasn't from the clergyman, right? So this is pretty nice to find the razor sharp edge. We at least know we've got scaling, even if we don't go Ember Drain. This is a bit of a conundrum because we don't have any backland clear right now. Even though the Immortal Trade is just a much better card, one might argue that my restores with the Bloating Fungus will be it'll be a shittier version of Immortal Trade, but it'll be a version of it. Whereas I don't have any backland clear right now. We saw how just devastating that was to my Pyre. I think we just absolutely need that. Ooh, damn, Till went down this early the first time. I did not realize that. Ooh, multi-strike. Well, these certainly aren't good units, but I'll tell you what. Probably just do a collector for now, just to get through this next fight. And I am not opposed to getting a multi-strike on it. Yeah. Maybe we could do something weird like Edge Prior multi-strike. I don't know. I doubt that's gonna make sense. Let's just do this for now. Yeah. Worst comes to worst, we have a pretty good Relentless thing. Piercing there is definitely worth. I don't know if I put the 30 on it as well, though. Seems a bit much. This early, at least. Maybe later on. So we'll just cool it at that. We're most likely going this Merchant of Steel. I don't really see anything to Hellvent. Other than maybe the Mind Collapse. Well, maybe the Razor Sharp. Honestly, maybe. We'll see. I could probably, honestly... Like, we might be ended up using the collector. We could do a 2-floor setup. I mean, we're gonna do one here. And spikes for money. I feel like we can do it. We'll go top with the collector. And we'll just go bottom with this, or mid. I think we want to go mid here. No sense putting the regen on. Oh, no morsels, huh? Well, if you say so. I don't even really want to give that guy damage. I'm not too worried about this floor. It's the top floor that's gonna do shit, right? Okay. This is, by the way, why we add health instead of damage. These fucking... Of course it has to be that guy that gets, you know, fucked up. Alright, we'll do that. And these... Wow, that's annoying. Of course it gives me an attacking morsel, but whatever. I guess one lifesteal here is equivalent to 2, so it's not like the end of the world that I don't have that. We'll be able to kill that with the perils here. Granted, it will kill my thing. Oh, this guy fucking attacks anyway. Question is, do we want to take that damage, or do we think we need the lifesteal to beat this guy? I think we just kill that thing. And here, we'll do that. And we'll break that spell shield. Just trying to save this pyre health, I think, is worth. Let's see. This is a really nice draw here with the morsels. I think we just do this. And we need Mind Collapse though, probably. Oh, well, looks like we don't actually need it, so that's nice. You know, just for good measure though, we'll go ahead and do this. Good to know we wouldn't have got anything, but whatever. Alright, we get through it. I'll have to see what you did the first time. One more Razor Sharp Edge is just probably going to happen. If I do end up finding an Awoken Hollow instead of a backlaner, because like my plan right now is Hopefully get a good backliner behind Sentient. Put that top, probably, and then Crucible mid for Divinity at least. It'll be reversed for all the other fights, most likely. Either way, though, I think Razor Sharp Edge too good to pass up here. Space Prism doesn't get us a whole lot this combo, and Another Perils doesn't really... Prismal Dust... I mean, here's the thing, it's not completely useless, though, the Space Prism. It might be nice to have. It would if I'm going to get a Awoken Hollow. Oh man, there's only one Awoken banner. So the Awoken Hollow plus Backliner plan is unlikely to happen. Unless I wanted to run Crucible Backline, which is not out of the question since it's a multi-striker, but man, that is iffy. I don't know if that line wins. I know the Animus of Will definitely wins, but that's an entire strike I'm missing. So, I don't know. That would be rough. What does Space Prism get me in this combo? I guess if I got a Morsel Maker, I could put it into Crucible Collector and Space Prism to get 3 wide. It's not completely out of the question. I think it's worth an add, even though it's not that great in this combo, but maybe it'll become apparent what I use it for. Okay, Shitstone. I hope Animus of Will is found then. He is not. But I could, man, Shitstone Husk Hermit is not really all that good, but a Husk Hermit is good. I'll probably take the Husk and just hope we reroll into Multi-Strike. What do we got here? Spell Chain again, Purge. Spell Chain Razor Sharp is not out of the question. I don't think we Shitstone. I could fit it on the floor if I do top Sentient, but with that much health, I wouldn't even be cultivating him, which isn't that big of a deal, right? I guess I could do Shitstone. Man, I wouldn't want a quick, most likely. I don't think we do the Shitstone. I don't think it adds me... Well, I don't know. My scaling does suck. I got a good Relentless solution, though, for now. I say we reroll. Keep our slots open. I don't know if I do quick, man. If I... There's a chance I get Awoken Hollow at the next, you know, this boss reward. That's it, though. And if I do that, I don't know. I don't even know if I need it because I got these razor sharp edges. I think Sentient is the plan. But if a Sentient is the plan for the unit in front of Husk, I do not want quick. I don't want any of these. How many more? So that's a really good steal. I think we just... There's a good steal. Well, it's opposite of Hellvent, though. So there's at least 1 steal in our future, maybe 2, but definitely not 3. Let's take a look here. Oh, nice. Okay, well, it didn't need the Space Prism, but I'll take that. I was going to maybe Spell Chain the Space Prism. So what is our Merchant of Magic situation? 1... Not that one. 2. I guess it's not that likely that I get Holdover Perils. So, like, I don't think a preemptive Spell Chain makes a whole lot of sense. Guess we'll see. Let's just fight. I might be being too greedy by not buying stuff here. It's definitely not a great run so far. I should have went Crucible top on this fight. Too late now. I should have done some removals too. This is definitely the floor we would want to do this on. Let's do... we don't gain a whole lot there. Here, let's do this. Get rid of the damage shield. Nah, it just does 5 damage. Let's do that. Alright. You know what? I don't even think I was offered like any morsel Chen, was I? This guy's getting through. He doesn't have to, though. Let's do this. So I'll do 10. I kind of want this to hit me just to get some extra scaling. Oh, we'll be fine for this fight. This multi-striking collector is not too bad. I do wish we had some additional morsels, though. Like, oddly enough, I'm trying to think back. We literally didn't get offered any morsel generation. I didn't actually mean to click that, but I'll take it. Maybe we need to make this guy the powerful one, huh? Why not, right? I mean, he's definitely the one I should be focusing on for this fight. It might be fucked. No, looks like we're good. Yeah. Alright, hopefully we get some direction here. Like, we don't really have good direction right now. I think I have a winning line, though. Okay. Okay. We have a choice to make. It's... like, Wretch could be the proper morsel feeding I need, but I do think eventually Sentient and Husk should be able to carry this. Umbra Stone would go a long way to helping that. It's gotta be Umbra Stone. Yeah, Umbra Stone gives us, if we don't find Multi-Strike, that's probably the Multi-Strike that we need. Relentless could still be an issue, though, but I think Bloating Fungus really helps with that. Thorn Hollow is not the hollow we're looking for, unfortunately. And none of these really have... And even like Anna's a Will... Really wish we would have found that. Even a Shattered Shell at this point. But we're going here. Maybe we find a Morsel Maker. That's about all I can find right now that would be a halfway decent infusion into Husk. Do we want Ember or Draw? Probably Draw. Yeah, we got a 50-50 to find holdover perils here. That would be awesome if we did. Be really, really fucking awesome. We did it. Oh my god, we did it. Yeah, these aren't... I mean, Alloy into Crucible works, but... I don't know. I just think that lifesteal, if I'm triple striking, that lifesteal is just not going to stack up enough, whereas I can actually stack, especially against Chase, by the way, but if I can find, like, it sucks we didn't find Wildwood Sap, but, you know, I can, yeah, whatever. No sense explaining much of it, but we do not want Light's Gift. I do want Thorn Fruit. Yeah, the other two are just bad for me, but yeah, Holdover Perils. Wish I spell chained this now, but I still stand by the fact that it probably wasn't the correct call. Wingmaker might not be that good in this deck now that I think about it, but it is what it is, right? 10 there's great. I could do 10 here as well, but I don't need to focus so much on Sentience Cultivate when I have a Holdover Perils and 2 Razor Sharp Edges. I think this will be fine. Let's get this down. Let's get that down, actually. We want to be able to play that Umbra Stone every time. Remove Consume is not good on those cards. Get that down. We want to play that every time as well. We might be dealing with Ember Drain since we're not really going into quick. You know, I don't want to gimp myself, right? So, question is, how much longer do we need Crucible Collector for? We definitely don't need ship prior. Like, I'm still single striking Vanilla Husk Hermit. I think we still need the Crucible Collector for at least through Ring 5, probably. So, we're going to hold the gold for now. Even though I'm probably not using gold next turn. I'm definitely... Well, no, that's not true. I am... Had my floors mixed up here. Alright. Rank 2 Cultivate a lot better than rank 1. Spikes is a little bit rough, honestly. Against a fucking sweeper. Man, I even keep it down to 35 shards. At least this boss will be easy. I can still set up top. You know, he doesn't get the full resolves. He's only single striking. And I don't know about this spikes, though. 30 health. I can't really heal him. I can cultivate him for 2 each turn. Or like, you know, maybe 4 each turn, but I'm losing way more health than I'm gaining there. It's not like the artifacts are that great between these combos. It's probably just not, unfortunately, just not worth it to take the risk here. I think we still go top with Crucible. Given well, I don't fucking know. Maybe not. Maybe not. Can we get some of these that don't attack? Okay, that's good. Alright. I will say, though, I don't need to give him multiple stacks of lifesteal, I don't think. So I'd rather get around the Ember Drain here. I will do that. And this horse, even on 35 shards, it somehow finds a way to shard up the tank on the first wave. Every fucking time. Here I want all my cultivates, though, so... God, that's rough, though. It's really fucking rough. So you're going down. Can I get you below 30? I should be able to. Yeah, that'll be down to 20 whatever. And he's got 1 attack, which is good. That gets me an extra cultivate. I think we do this. I think we can try to win down below. Alright, we're going to Ember Drainville here. They're all dying. Let's just get all this up, huh? Get these here. Only problem right now is my morsel gen is so bad that I don't know, I might be fucking myself up here by doing this. I really just can't stack anything. Should be fine, that'll die, still get the cultivates. Could put this behind, I don't really need all this space. Oh god, I nearly closed out of the fucking game. Don't know what I clicked on. God damn, I need to like lock my thing to full screen here. Wait, that killed everything? What happened? Did I accidentally hit end turn again? No, okay. Let's do this. Okay, yep, that'll do it. Now let's just let that happen. Bottom floor single striking party boy is just night and day different than top floor like triple or multi striking party boy. I am quite certain we'll need Ensnare. That's a godsend. Oh my god, Void Binding. It's all coming together. I could take the Grovel too, but at this point I think it's starting to look like Husk can start to be relied upon a bit more. Now if I can just get, you know, I may want Quick if it comes up. Like, it really is getting to the point where I really don't need the scaling of Sentient, I don't think. What I need is it to stay alive. And right now, I don't know how well of a job I do at that. Alright, are we doing this? God, it just seems like it's not going to help. But I don't know, those light wings really add up. If I run into shade wings, I think we just bite the bullet and do it. Is this the last steel we're hitting then? It honestly might be. I mean, a Hellvent, I think these Hellvents just are better than that steel, so it's unfortunate, but we're just going to go with it's technically not a no Frenzystone, right? Run, but we're going to be removing this unit, so it will be a no Frenzystone run soon enough. But ring 5 here, we will keep it, and we'll keep the Shade Splitters. After that, though, that's going to be the priority removals. Well, oddly enough, this doesn't really help us here. Could do that. It hurts the next ring. But overall, it'd be okay. You know, that would be a lot of extra health. I'm going top floor anyway with Sentient and Husk on the other fights. My Mind Collapse becomes gigantic. These restores hit like a truck. The Stings would hit better. The Wingmaker would hit like a truck. I think we do Nostalgia. So we're going to be just fine against Stealth Boss without the need of Stewards, so let's get rid of their lame butts here. I do need some spell chain action. Why not there? Why not? So are we going to be able to get our shards? Oh, I really got to think about this. Okay, so 10, 25, 35, that's 85. I'm going to need stuff. I could intrinsic that. That will eventually be pretty alright. So that's 10. I still need 5 more. I guess I could Hellvent. I could Hellvent the Perils, I guess. It's not the best, but it's not the worst. Yeah. Well, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. I'm going to stay at 60 right now. This floor plan sucks. I guess it's okay, but I don't know. Yeah, multi-strike here should be fine, though. That's just going to help us, if anything. For this fight, we definitely want to make Husk be the guy. We're fine to do this, though. And I'll give Trample to him, why not? That's the end of him. Well, it doesn't have to be. Let's think about this. I could do that. 18. Yeah. We should let that guy hit us, I think. Let's do that, I think. I don't want that guy to sit down there. Wow, these shards, man. Come on. Just overcharged tank after overcharged tank. Such bullshit. I could keep him alive if I do this. Well, that's not necessarily true, but I would like to keep him alive. I'll tell you what, let's keep him alive. I'll just kill the back. I can go like... I can go like... go like that. Yeah, I wanted to play that there, but you know what? Whatever. Fuck it. I don't know why I'm giving this guy rage either. Alright, you can do that to get all your health up. We'll keep stacking the regen here. That guy is a fucker, huh? I don't know how we're gonna kill this guy. My trample didn't get to go on the right guy. Well, we want these to hit us. Luckily, those stings just pull us the fuck out, though. That's beautiful. Let's do that. Hit that guy. For this, I think we want to try to kill... Well, we can do that. Fuck this guy, though, you know? Like, absolutely just fuck him. Let's do this. Right, that's a little crystal cloak. Okay. Alright, that'll be a hit. Actually, this one should be the one that gets the hit. Bye-bye to your stealth, you biatch. And you know, whatever comes out here, we'll just put it down. Hey, I might even get a hit in. Nope, apparently not. My math is off. These stings hit like a truck. I guess I'll take that. Yeah, I'm not spending money. It's not really that good for my deck, but whatever. That new graph technically heals for a pretty good amount. Just don't think I need it, though. It's not like I have rejuve procs. These restores do just fine enough. Focus growth. I'd be open to focus growth. That one looks a bit better to me. None of these, absolutely not. Umbra's not gonna do much for us other than providing Furnace Tap and Void Binding from here on out, to be honest. This is the easiest fell in the books. That's just 25 gold. I don't need it for that fight. Alright, let's take a look. I'm gonna have to, like, do that. So let's check this first. Not a good one. Well, you know what? Regen's probably fine here. Yeah. It actually is pretty fine, I think. Entering with Lifesteal or Firewall. Probably Firewall. We have to take this because it's the only way I'm getting shards. I also need to probably remove all my shade splitters now. This is pretty nice, though. We got, like, everything we wanted here. I have set up here. Should have actually stinged mid. That's a mistake. I'm a little worried for Chased. I could very well have some issues with Chased. And This isn't really the turn I needed ensnare for. I think it's fine to ensnare this guy though. I just need to get my damage up a little bit more, and then I'll be taking him out, right? He's got a lot of armor. But I am getting 12 rage a turn. On top of, you know, some other rage here and there. I think I'm fine to give them more armor. Well, am I? Not really. Not really. I'm gonna do this. I don't want to generate too many stings. So I'm going 10 so I don't generate another thorn fruit string. Alright, this is definitely annoying. Still killing them all. I might as well not do that then. Well, then again, why not? I'm not getting hit by them. Let's give you some heals. One more. Damn it. Oh, you son of a fuck. Whatever. I have pyre wall, so I'm fine. Look at this fucker in the back, though, huh? I can give that guy stuff. Alright, we're killing him, though. Thanks to Mind Collapse. Oh, the joys of no Frenzystone. Let's keep that guy turn. Ensnare is just a godsend. That would be my next holdover target, and honestly, it's probably my next Hellvent target. I am really debating keeping the collector for a while. I don't know. It's tough. Like, I don't really want to remove him, but I also don't want to draw him. It's really just hard to say. I don't know. Like, I'm not really doing much to the bosses with Collector. It's just 100 here. I mean, pretty soon he's really not going to be doing much. I do think it's high time we probably should remove him. He was fine this fight, but it's not going to be too long before he's just not doing anything. Like, he really... He did okay this fight. Saved me probably some pyre health, but... yeah, I don't know. I do need to, like, make sure I'm drawing to my priority stuff quicker, and if he's guaranteed to take up a priority draw, it hurts my ability to get the perils on time, and it hurts my ability to just have Frenzystone hit the right guy at the start. So I do think I need to remove him basically now. Okay, Adaptive is not horrible here. I think it's worth it. I have enough rage that this should end up making sense. Damn. I could probably... well, there's no point to this, right? I wish I could check the... I could check it in the logbook. Let's just check that. It's a gigantic pip requirement, but I don't necessarily need Cultivating Sentient on the floor. Like, maybe if I didn't have an intrinsic Frenzystone already, I'd be a little bit more open to this. Where the fuck is that? Oh yeah, here. So yeah, it's 2 whole pip, but it's really good stats. And then the trample, but obviously the trample is redundant with the Frenzystone that I have. I would be open to just infuse... well, duh. I don't have any temples, so it's out of the question anyhow. Sorry. Sorry, Hef. God, there is a vortex over here, but I already locked in my goddamn shit. I should have been more open to going this route. I guess I just saw the Helvent and the Horde and just assumed this was de facto the way to go, but really, I don't know. I think this is still definitely the way to go right now. Lightstone casing. We do have that last Merchant of Magic. Boons could be okay though too, considering I'm almost certainly going to leak, even though I'm Hellventing the Ensnare. I mean, realistically, what would I even gain from Lightstone casing? Not a whole lot, right? Let's take the boon. I don't think Cursed Vines is going to be that good. None of these really are going to be that good. I guess we can take a Winged Indulgence. Hellvent on the Ensnare, I'm pretty sure. Full Cultivate. We'll still get a decent amount of scaling from him, but most of our scaling is in other areas. We still have the Collector. We'll get rid of him after this. Luckily, we get the right stuff here anyway. Really hope I don't fuck up the Shade Splitter one of these times. Preemptive Perils, probably not worth it here. Alright, we are in an interesting spot. That's a pretty good spike. See, look at... I don't even need to get that greedy with it. It's just going to get me to, like, my damage point here. Can I throw these away? No. Well, if that's the case... I think I want to leave this Moat Wing. I think I'm fine. This is not a big Darkwing anyway. Darkwing Duck here. I'm getting a little bit easier time with the sharded up enemies here. Looks like Mean's giving this one a shot. Looks like we got there. Let's just let him die, I think. There's not much else to do here. Do that for the hell of it, I guess. See, in a fight like this, I'm glad to be quick, right? Like, imagine this was the Shade Wings instead. I'd be dealing with a dude that does 75 damage, even though I got 160 health. I don't have that good of heals, you know. I didn't find Wildwood Sap or whatever it is, or what am I saying? I didn't find Unleash the Wildwood. I found Wildwood Sap, but like, yeah, I don't have big heals, I guess is what I'm trying to say. I mean, who really knows what I'm trying to say? I don't even think I know what I'm trying to say. But I'm trying to say something, I know that. What it is, I don't know. I did it for the pip. So you can take a sip. Living Armor. I don't think Living Armor will be beating me here. You know what would have been nice is a Furnace Tap. but I basically have it with the Emberstone. More más o menos, más o menos. I could like be putting those morsels in, but yeah, no point. I mean, there'd be a point maybe, but nah. Okay, interesting. I mean, that is a big heal. I can eventually afford it. Let's have my Perils chain going. It's a decent amount of regen. I might want to slap that heal on my backliner every now and then. Or I could just take another ensnare. I mean, I got 2 of them. I don't think I need. I don't think I need another one. I can hellvent it if I need. If I need another ensnare, I just hellvent it. Otherwise, I think this is fine. Those aren't. Those are not fine. Those are the opposite of fine. I can also cost reduce it. Boom! I'm taking it. Not even thinking about it. Chain of gems. I doubt these are really all that good for me. Look at all the fucking gold I have. Jesus. Take more of that. Of course, I got the Firestone housing over here. Sweet, bro. Sweet. That's just fucking awesome. I think I'll take the jack strips. I think. Nah, I got this. I don't need the jack strips. I'm gonna just do a bunch of removals. That's what I'm gonna do. What do we want to Surge Stone out? Probably one of these. I mean, I have a million stings anyway. Let's get this down. I could maybe consume or move adaptive if, you know, if worse comes to worse. Permafrost there is a-okay. Alright. I will do this. I think this would be a nice step toward victory. And we'll just do this on the other sting. And let's start going to town. Crucible, you served... your service is appreciated, but we are no longer in need of your services. We'll give you a memorial and such, and let's get rid of Shade Splitters now. Even the Steward is better than these Shade Splitters. These Shade Splitters, and you know what, Shade Splitters? No knock to you at all. You also served valiantly, but every last one of you will be removed at this time. And the Hellvent go... maybe my Hellvent goes there at this point. Shit. I mean, that's, like, pretty good. I need flat scaling for Chaste. Yeah, I actually think at this point that is the Hellvent target. And, you know, with basically triple draw. I have triple draw, if you didn't know that. I actually have quadruple draw because of Cultivate. I have so much draw. I have so much draw. You don't even know how much draw I got. It's a lot. It's a lot of draw. Why don't you wait a bit? Because, you know, we all know how much of an asshole you are. Alright, we are going to Ember Drainville here. It's a nice, nice place to stay at. And, get a slight amount of damage there. Every bit counts. Every little bit counts, I should say. Where is our stuff best served? That is not... it's okay, actually. It's damage that I don't... I'm taking a temporary damage downgrade for a future damage upgrade. So, you know, it's fine in the grand scheme of things here. Can you get clicked? Like, why can't you click? I know this is largely pointless for me to stack the regen, but, you know, I might as well. Well, okay. I guess in this case, maybe I just want to draw more stuff, aka draw into another adaptive mutation. Or just draw into bullshit. How about that? Drawing into bullshit works too. So that trample worked out. Let's not do the Wingmaker here. No, let's not fuck everything up. And let's just put this here, I think. Alright, it is Adaptive Mutations time to shine in the sun here. Oh, how close to the sun it shall fly. Not too bad. Alright, we doing good? We're doing good. Adaptive mutation, that's why I had it S tier, man. You wouldn't think that it would be such a godsend here, but yet it is. Nice, the double adaptive again. You can take on my rage, but you can't take my permanent stats. Okay, Seraph. Deal. We have ourselves a deal here. Alright, I can actually stack a bit of regen now and actually get my rage going. I think we're going to be fine. I've gotten so much health onto the dude that, you know, things will be okay. Things will be okay. Don't really know what to do here. Just do that, I guess. Might as well keep these guys so I can, you know, get the trample effect. This would have been a good turn for adaptive, but, you know, it is what it is. Let's try to draw one more card here. Wow, I actually have to play cards. That's fucking wild. Look at this. Look at this shit. I have to play cards here. Chased is fucking busted. Man, there was a thread today on Reddit, and oh how mature I've become that I didn't just flip my lid. That people, I saw so many ridiculous comments. I saw like somebody was like, "Oh, patient is objectively the worst." It was like the highest upvoted comment. As I just like, I'm not gonna respond. You know what? Those noobs can have their time in the sun. You know what? I was there once too. I can't be a hypocrite, but man, objectively, yeah, I don't think they know the word objectively, because not that Chase is the worst either. I'm willing to give and take on Chased or Diligent as the worst. I still think it's Diligent, even though Chase is the most annoying. But man, Patient in the DLC, maybe in Vanilla, I could concede Vanilla Patient might be the hardest, but in the DLC, just no way. No way is Patient the worst. Patient is arguably the easiest. It's probably Temperament, but they're so close in just like... I'll admit, Patient's still annoying, but like, no way is it even on the level. Like, the thing with Patient is, if you're preparing for Divinity, you've naturally prepared for Patient anyway. In almost every case. This is a little bit risky here of an adaptive mutation. Like, my health is going down pretty low here, but I think it's fine. I should be able to heal myself if I need to. So we're not too worried about really any of this. Can do this, get my health back. This is probably better. Could also draw, but whatever. Just make another sting, why not? Definitely gonna bash the, oh, wait, 21 by... How? How the fuck is that? That is ridiculous, how that interaction works. I'm still gonna do this, but... That's some bullshit right there. We bottom decked the other perils. You know what? It's all good. It's all good. I don't care. Let's give you, I guess, one heal. Don't know what's hitting him. Oh, right. Divinity. Well, so nice of Divinity to at least give me a 3/3 each turn, right? I don't know that the stings up top really help me, but I do know that the rage should. Once I get that trample going. There we go. I'm going to opt to not play that. I am going to do this, though. Yeah, I don't want to fuck with the formula up there. Too much complicated math, and I'll tell you what. I did the math, and you know I ended up where I wanted. I don't make mistakes. I do exactly what I want. What the hell's going on up here? Is this going to help? Okay, that does indeed help. We can confirm that that does indeed help. Good thing we got this ensnare, because we ain't killing that guy anytime soon. Adaptive Mutations had other plans. Alright, maybe actually here. We'll see. We're going to give it a shot. Alright, 300. Decent movie, but perhaps a bit overrated. Whatever happened to that actor? Nothing to really ensnare. It looks like we got through it. Yet another no Frenzystone run under our belts. I will say that was a tough one though, for a lot of it, but in true Monster Train 2022 trends, just the start of the game and the middle of the game is just way easier than the other portions. I don't even need to play this. I'm not getting a flying kill, so we'll just, you know, give Divinity a break here. Tell you what, though, I am going to do this. You know my feelings on those damn Scourge Shufflers. Those damned Scourge Shufflers. And that is definitely a win. Don't even tell me that it's not. But again, if you think I'm not going to play out my cards here, then you don't know me. You just don't know me. Here, you can stay there. Oh man, did a nice pause before the hit. You gotta respect that. You gotta respect that. Alright, we get through it there. But definitely, you know, it sucks. Like, there was a multi-strike, but the only unit we could have put it on was either a Crucible Collector, or I guess a Morsel Master, or I guess a Train Steward or an Edge Prior. You know, take your pick. None of those are really good for multi-strike. Even the Crucible Collector, you see the conundrum with multi-strike there. It's like, well, yeah, I got multi-strike, but now my Gorge effect is literally halved. So, definitely Ring 2 sucked, and it doesn't necessarily surprise me to go down there if something went wrong, right? But, you know, there was, again, as with any run, even the cursed ones, there's always some sort of strength to be had. In this one, it ended up being a combo of just a pretty okay, or a pretty good Ember Drain package. The only thing we could have also took Immortal Trade, but it wouldn't have mattered that much here. Furnace Tap was never found, but I don't know, you don't need them all, right? Void Binding in a lot of cases is actually just better. What else? You know, Husk Hermit, it's often just, it ends up being just a really solid unit. It's a boring unit. Like, you always want the flashiness of the Animus of Will, or maybe the Shattered Shell, but Husk very well may just be a little more solid than all the above I listed there, just because it's a sweeper and it has health already. There's something to be said for that. You know, but again, when you don't have multi-strike, it can be tough. We basically got it. We got pseudo multi-strike in the form of Umberstone. Now, had we not found Umberstone, there was probably a play to be made of, well, it wasn't a play that could be made, but if there were temples later, you could have done Hef into Husk, and that would have been okay. And then you just don't play Sentient on the floor, because it's not like Sentient did a whole lot for us, because we chose to go quick. I still stand by the quick. If it was like Seraph the Patient, I would definitely not have done the quick, but I think with the quick, it ended up, probably on this run we wouldn't have needed it, but what I will say is, you never know what you're going to face, like Ring 7, for example. Had I faced either the multi-striking conduit, conduit masters, I think they're called, or the shade wings, I could have been in for a world of hurt had I not had this quick, right? So I still stand by the quick. And snare was a godsend for some of those, right? I ironically didn't really need it for the divinity fight. I did technically save myself a pyre hit, like one hit with it, but that's it. Mind Collapse was solid. I definitely think we had a tough choice when we chose Mind Collapse because there were better cards on the board, but sometimes you got to take what you need, right? Like there's the concept of win more, right? It's like, and let's be honest, it's not always necessarily incorrect to make a win more decision. Like sometimes win more, like, is just a way to actually cover your weaknesses by. I've had runs where you see I just don't have defense, and it's like, well, I will hypercharge my offense and beat Divinity by ring 4, and then I don't have to worry about my defense, right? So that's, it's not always not an option to go win more, but here, I think it just made sense. It's like we didn't have any backline clear. We needed some, and it's just brutal to not have it. But yeah, I don't know what else to really say. Adaptive was really solid. Chased, even though we're getting 12 rage a turn, that's kind of not enough for Chased, right? We saw at the end there, I had to play cards to even beat the final fight there. Without Adaptive, who knows? We might not have been able to take Chased, right? I would have obviously tried to go a different route, right? Like I would have had a Hellvent to spend on something else. Maybe I end up just Hellventing the Razor Sharp Edge at that point, right? Because I just want flat damage, but Adaptive just definitely wins out there. So unfortunately, I wish I could see your second attempt. So feel free to let me know how your second attempt went. But we can just take a quick look at your first attempt here. I mean, there's not much we can look at, right? Because it's just the 2 rings. But what we can at least see, I like the Mind Collapse. I like that you chose it first of all. I like that you put the piercing. We did the same thing there. Now, I like the Crucible Collector. I don't necessarily like the non-take of multi-strike. You had 300 gold here. It's obviously, like we said, bad on it, but it would save you pyre health in the long run. I assume you took some decent pyre damage here, right? You took 38, so you had 2 pyre health. I think definitely no point in holding all that gold right there. I would definitely have done the multi-strike that you see at that shop there. That might have been just the extra hit that you needed to get through that. Sometimes you even if you know that maybe within a ring or 2 you might not use the unit. I ended up using it till about ring 6 or 7, I think. But I didn't necessarily plan on doing that, right? I totally was willing, if I found a quicker line, to just part ways with my multi-striking collector and just eat the fact that I had to waste 100 some gold on that multi-strike, right? Sometimes you just have to do that. There's a certain level of being too greedy, right? Like it's kind of greedy to hold that much gold and not put it into some sort of power. I do like the 25 health though. At least there's that helps survive that sharded up crossbow guy, but yeah, he probably just leaked a decent extra amount because he didn't have the multi-strike. And I assume you died to the waves because I don't see any boss damage there. Took the Razor Sharp Edge. I mean, that's good. You'll notice we took the same exact first 2 cards, so, great minds think alike. Am I right? But yeah, probably just... That's really the only difference. Well, and there's kind of 2 differences. I guess there's a Petrified Crucible. Now, I don't necessarily think this is a massive... I wouldn't say it's a mistake that you took the Crucible over the Bloating Fungus. What I will say, though, is I do think I lean toward Bloating Fungus being the correct call because we didn't have any spikes in our opener. We at least have restores. Also against Chased, it is incredibly hard to make spikes work. Now, maybe the thought was you'll still just have spikes otherwise, and Petrified's Crucible does more. I still think Bloating Fungus in a general sense does more for you. The only way Petrified Crucible wins out, I think, is if you went for a Shadow Eater and Thorn Hollow combo. You know, that infusion into Thorn Hollow, which is fine, but I think you cover your bases a little more by taking the bloating fungus. You know, you start with the restores minimum, right? It also does something for you immediately, while the other one didn't. It's also not necessarily that enticing to go a spikes route. Like Sharpen isn't a good card, right? You don't really want to take it. So like I wouldn't want to. Like I feel like if I had Petrified Crucible and I see Sharpen next to Razor Sharp Edge, I would still take Sharpen or Razor Sharp Edge, right? Whereas like a Wildwood Sap, I probably still don't take a Wildwood Sap over a Razor Sharp Edge, so maybe it's not the greatest comparison, but I feel like, I just feel like a Petrified Crucible doesn't necessarily make Sharpen an enticing pick to me, but it definitely makes a Wildwood Sap an enticing pick for me. I still wouldn't take it over Razor Sharp Edge because Razor Sharp Edge is that important, but I would definitely take it over basically anything else at that point. Like I might have questions on whether I want Glimmer, for example, or a Wildwood Sap, but if I have Bloating Fungus, it's easily a Wildwood Sap for me at that point. Like I'm just getting a really good value there. But yeah, let me know how the second run through went, and maybe I could even just comment further on that. But yeah, hopefully that was useful. Nice run there. Definitely had a lot of tough decisions. And keep in mind, sometimes it's micro that's tough. Like that one Curse Seed I have where I had to like navigate a floor with solo Thorn Wildenton. But a lot of times on a run like this, it's more macro that is the cursed element they have to figure out how to navigate, right? Like figuring out, do I spend the gold for this upgrade here, right? Do I take this route? Do I try to go set myself up for Umbra or Perils of Production line here, whatnot, right? Those are kind of a lot of these Cursed Seeds really come down to just map decisions a lot of the time. Like I would say in your fight, it just seems like it was probably a map decision, mainly just to not take the multi-strike that probably hurt you. But otherwise, you know, can't fault a whole lot of the rest here. I do like the cards that you chose, Mind Collapse and Razor Sharp Edge. I do like that the shards that you spent were on Mind Collapse, and that they were the piercing instead of the plus 15. You're definitely on the right track with all of that. As always, thanks for watching, and until next time, peace.